If not now, when? When are you going to start doing the things that you've always wanted to do? That's the question that you need to ask yourself. Because for me, for the longest time, I've been wanting to really get into this talking head solo videos of me just talking, sharing my thoughts, sharing my experiences, sharing my life. And I was overthinking things like, how am I going to do it? Even today, too, I was trying to figure out the best possible way to film this because I want it to be optimized, right? I want it to be, I guess, a uniform type of videos moving forward, just like the podcast. It has like a specific setup just so I can just come to the studio, film, get out. No like friction or anything like that. So for the last 2 hours, I was trying to figure out the best way to do this. I was trying every corner and I just wasn't happy with the setup. And yeah, I just couldn't feel comfortable doing the video that way. I just didn't like how things were looking, and I'm very particular when it comes to that. And I think I finally found a sweet spot for me, my comfort zone. This is a little odd for a talking head video because the setup is very dark, very I guess somewhat cinematic in a way, because it's kind of like a backlit setup instead of the light coming in front of me. So hopefully whoever's watching right now, this lighting setup doesn't bother you too much. But I guess the most important part is what I'm saying, right? So I guess visually it's not as important, but for me to be able to talk comfortably, this is my favorite setup so far. Just sitting in the dark, I guess, in a way. So going back to the topic of if not now, when, you just really have to start. Like, there is no secret sauce, there's no shortcut, there's no magic pill that you gotta take. It's really that simple. Do whatever it takes to do the things that you need to do. So if you want to start a YouTube channel, start it with your phone. Like, don't let equipment, don't let anything outside of that to like stop you from getting started, because the longer you wait, the more chances you're gonna have of talking yourself out of it. Because for me, I was making a lot of excuses of why I couldn't. Like, I've had the equipment for the longest time. I've had this studio for about 4 months now. And now I'm only getting started doing solo talking head videos. I guess now is the time for me to actually get started. It's like I couldn't make an excuse for myself anymore. And when I share my life story in these videos and like hoping to inspire others or to motivate others to do something with their lives, I'm the same way as you. I've struggled with making excuses, not getting started, be perfectionist, and kind of I'm still working on that. It really is that simple. You just have to do the thing. Whatever it is, share your art, share your stories, share whatever you want to share, because your audience is waiting for you, exactly you. You are the niche. You don't have to overthink like, oh, how can I make the perfect art, or how can I make the perfect video? It's just, people are just gonna resonate with you. It's like, you don't have to be an expert at anything. You just need to be you. You just need to start sharing whatever you want to share, whatever you want to make, start making it. Honestly, you don't even have to share it. Like, if you really don't want to, if you're really kind of scared right now to put your art out there in the world, then just make it for yourself. Whatever your passion is, just go for it. And if you're not starting now because you're a beginner, then let me ask you this. If you start tomorrow, or if you start a month from now or a year from now, what's your skill level gonna be then? you're still gonna be a beginner. I feel like a broken record repeating this, but it's really that simple. You just have to start now. For me too, I just have to really get started with these solo videos, solo thoughts, after hour thoughts. This might be a cool after hour thoughts setting, just because it's kind of dark, it's kind of vibey in here. I feel really comfortable just talking. I might have to do a lot of editing just because sometimes thoughts are just not processing right and I'm just doing whatever. And yeah, but who cares, right? I'm getting started, I'm doing the thing, so that's the most important part.